Ang impeachable officer pwedeng maharap sa kaso, kaya lang, wala sa poder, wala sa kapangyarihan ng ombudsman na alisin sila sa opisina. Impeachable officer yan eh. Kaya impeachment pa rin ang proseso kung nais natin silang mawala sa opisina.
Pero sir, pwede din po ba siyang maharap sa iba pa pong mga penalty?
Gano'n naman eh. Para yung senador din naman, tsaka congressman. Ano yan? Pwede talaga imbestigahan yan. Pwedeng maharap sa kaso, pwedeng masentensyahan. Basta ang korte ang magsasabi niyan. Ang pagkakaiba lang talaga, hindi mo sila pwedeng alisin sa kanilang mga opisina. Ang senador, sariling kapwa senador lang ang pwedeng mag-alis sa kanila. Ganoon din ang congressman. Mga kapwa congressman lang ang pwedeng magtanggal sa isang congressman.
Yung the usual ombudsman na, di ba, kadalasan sinususpend, may mga preventive suspension yung mga...
Hindi rin ang kopyahan sa judiciary. Sa legislature. I don't think it is within our power to suspend anybody na nandyan sa separate branch of government. We leave it up to them because they have their own rules. They have their own rules. The Constitution provides them the leeway to make their own rules.
Sir, also this morning, nag-file po yung grupo po ng mga farmers sa mangingisda against former Narvacan Mayor Chavit Singson. 149 million pesos daw po binili, yung dapat ay 49 million lamang na lupa, and also doon din po sa isang property sa Baybayin, may issues din daw po doon. Plunder and graft po yung kanila pong inireklamo. Ano po yung magiging hakbang po?
Fact-finding muna. We will first validate the facts asserted in the complaint or asserted in the letter to the ombudsman. At pag na-validate natin yan, then we will look at the legal liabilities. And then kung valid lahat at there is a legal liability, then we undergo preliminary investigation.
Sir, pwede din po ba kami makinig po ng update regarding po dun sa mga reklamo po sa flood control naman po?
Flood control. Paumpisahan ko na rin this week yung PI ng preliminary investigation ng first cases na final dito. Yung case ng Mindoro Oriental at yung case ng Bulacan Ghost Projects, paumpisahan ko na this week ang PI. Kasi yan, kung fact-finding lang, meron nang naging pagtingin ang DOJ. Pero just the same, sa PI, pwede pa naman i-adjust lahat yan. Just another day of evaluation before we pass it on to PI, before we form the panels that will conduct the preliminary investigation. So this week, gugulong na yan. At least 6 flood control cases will start moving this week. Hopefully. Tsaka marami pa kasing flood control issues na dapat naming resolbahin na bago pa dumating ang paglilitis. Ang isa na rito, yung restitution. I will seek the advice of the judiciary on this matter. Kasi nga, they have decided cases before in the Sandiganbayan where restitution became an issue. And was not really an issue because it became part of the strategy of government. So kakausapin natin ang Sandiganbayan dito at probably seek the advice also of the Senior Associate Justice of the Supreme Court on the best way to treat cases where restitution is possible, but with the cases in front of you, to how to treat it together. Yung case tsaka restitution at the same time.
Sir, para po sa publiko, paano po ninyo ipapaliwanag yung issue nga po ng restitution? Sa korte po?
Hindi, kasi ang solian kasi, ang solian ng yaman na hindi dapat kinuha, ay isa yan sa mga prinsipyo na hindi lingid sa ating lahat bilang mga Pilipino. Lahat naman tayo nakaranas na nawala isang bagay at nais natin ibalik lang ito. Kaya lang, siyempre, pag meron ng obligasyon sa batas, kinakailangang ang korte ang tumingin talaga dyan sa obligasyon. At para magkaroon ng magandang samahan ang tigausig at ang magdidesisyon dito. Kaya yan ang aking imumungkahi muna, kung pwede ko muna silang kausapin, upang magkaintindihan tungkol sa restitution, tsaka anong epekto nito sa mga kaso na i-file. Kasi mas mabilis siguro magkakasulian kung mas gagaang ang kaso. O kaya minsan, di ba, gano'n naman talaga ang nangyayari dyan. Plead guilty to a lesser offense, or sometimes, you get away with something lighter kung good faith ma-determine natin. Kaya, maghahanap tayo ng magandang timpla in the interest of justice. Kasi, kung aabutin din tayo ng taon-taon na sa paghahabla, mabuti nang makuha na ng bayan yung dapat isauli. Yun naman ang talagang mahalaga. Pero, siyempre, yung mga dapat parusahan, paparusahan pa rin. Yung mga talagang nabaliwala ang batas, kailangan siguro managot din. Kaya kailangan ng guidance din. Magkaroon ng dialogue ang court kasi hindi pa nangyayari ito. Hindi pa ito nangyayari sa talambuhay ng Pilipinas na bilang isang republika na ganitong uring kabalastugan ang nanaig sa flood control project. Napakalaking pera ang nawala dito at napakasakit yan sa bawat Pilipino.
Sir, ang Sandiganbayan nag-draft na rin daw po ng bagong rules para mas mapabilis po nga yung filing ng criminal cases sa flood control at to give way rin daw po sa mga ipafile nyo. Are you aware of this na rin?
Yes, I was told about it. I was told that the Sandiganbayan is now trying to craft its own rules of procedure, probably for the continuous trial of cases. I requested that already from the presiding justice 10 days ago. Actually, the first day that I went into office to be briefed, she was one of those who briefed me. Justice Geraldine Ekong briefed me about the Sandiganbayan and the problems that are there as cases of jurisdiction may be problematic also, and the caseload of Sandiganbayan, etc. So we will ask for them to advise us properly also.
Sir, last week po, we talked to Secretary Vince Dizon about
Yes.
dun sa possible links ni Senator Bongbong sa mga diskaya. May update po ba tayo doon?
The Diskaya cases are being investigated now. At we're gathering enough facts. Kaninang umaga, meron akong bisita from DPWH who will formally assist the Office of the Ombudsman with regards to documentary requirements. Kasi ang papeles niyan, mahalaga, maikasa. Example ko lang sa inyo, yung payment vouchers, no, nabayaran na yung proyekto, tapos hindi pa naman kompleto, nabayaran ng disadvantage to the government yan, di ba? Yung mga dokumentong ganyan, nahirap hingiin isa-isa kung wala ka talagang contact na in charge sa loob ng opisina ng DPWH. So, I was with an undersecretary this morning who committed to be on call to the Ombudsman's office to furnish us with the evidence necessary and the documentary requirements necessary to be able to file and prove the cases that we will file.
Sir, pinag-aaralan nyo rin daw yung links po ng mga Remulla.
Kasama yan kasi nga, ang conflict of interest kasi, cases, very interesting yan. Kasi nga, nagkaroon na nga ng ganong usapin sa Kongreso nung araw pa. Nung nandun pa nga ako nag-uusap na. Kasi nga, bakit ka mangongontrata sa sarili mong distrito o sa sarili mong teritoryo or even as a congressman, bakit ka makikikontrata sa gobyerno? Yun talaga yung issue dyan Di ba? Conflict of interest yan. Especially that in the legislature, you craft the budget and you have a vote in the budget and you have hearings in the budget. Kahit good faith ka dyan, foul pa rin good faith does not mean that you will be acquitted of any charge pagdating dyan sa conflict of interest. So, yun lang. That's why, isa pa yan sa magiging dialogue namin, magiging dialogue proposal ko sa courts. Kasi nga, yung itong conflict of interest cases, low-lying fruit yan para magkaroon ng restitution. So, yung formula needed para madala ang tao, hindi na umulit, at mamili na kung magne-negosyo o maglilingkod. Hindi pwedeng sabay yung magne-negosyo at naglilingkod. Di ba? Ano yan conflict of interest cases yan. Isa lang naman sila I'm not pointing to them as the only people who may have done this. There are 67 to 70 politicians or political families that may be involved in this. Pero ang low-lying fruit dyan, yung mga talagang direct relationship, talagang nakakagulat, andyan pala, nakaumang lang sa harap mo. So, yan ang mas madali i-prove, di ba? So, kakausapin natin muna. At I sent word also to one of my friends in Congress na kausapin na ang speaker at magkaroon na ng dialogue rin dito para matapos na. Kasi malaking pera ang pwede isauli sa atin dyan pag may conflict of interest. Malaki. Kasi mawawala ang profit, mawawala yung maraming bagay, and hindi naman sila pwedeng kumita sa conflict of interest cases, so malaki mababalik sa bayan.
Sir, formally, nasa na po tayo sa ating re-evaluation ng cases?
Formally, we got word from that former staff of Senator Dick Gordon about this. They gave us a guideline, actually a pleading, a draft pleading that they wanted to file before, and yun, we started from that. Kaya we're evaluating that now, and of course we have to locate the witnesses so we can talk to them, before any PI. Because we might conduct another fact-finding before the PI. So I'll give us probably till the end of November to work on family. Or maybe before that, maybe a month, to work on the preliminaries for the family cases.
Sir, nag-meeting kayo, di ba, ni Mayor Macalong?
Hindi kami natuloy. But I viewed the projects, no? Marami kasi yung projects na yan sa Benguet area, tsaka sa Zigzag, sa Paikot ng Baguio, sa Mountain Province, tsaka sa Benguet, at the other provinces within the Cordillera. So, marami na ako nakuhang word about, kasi umakit ako doon, may kausap din ako mga locals na engineers who talk to me about it. Yun nga, yung overpricing at labor-only contracting na nangyari. Ayun ang sinasabi sa akin ng locals. Somebody supplied the rock netting, and then somebody just supplied the labor. And it was not really much of a, it's not rocket science to be able to do that. Pero the pricing seems to be outrageous, disadvantageous to the government. So diyan kami nagsisimula dyan, sa rock netting. But I will talk to Mayor Magalong. He's asked me to come back, and I intend to go back to Baguio. But probably in November already for the rock netting issue. Kasi yun ang mainit dyan eh. Reports of around 400% overpricing of the materials used for rock nets.
Sir, kanina pong umaga or this day, sir, si Senator Risa Hontiveros, sinapublikan niyo po yung SAN niya, sir.
Okay.
What is your take po sa mga initiative na ganito, lalo na sa mga politicians?
It's good. Oh, it's good. Oh, tama yan.
Do you recommend, sir, sa ibang politicians din na kahit wala pang request sa Ombudsman or any requesting party, is a public...
I wouldn't impose it on anybody. Kanya-kanyang decision yan. But, we will get used to it. Ang mahalaga, we get used to the idea that everything has to be transparent. I think that's the way to start. Kaya, I'm not worried about the SALN issue. I think that sooner or later, the culture of transparency will prevail in our country. Yun naman ang gusto natin eh. Kasi accountability will always go with transparency para makikita ng tao talaga na sincere ka sa ginagawa mo. Kaya sabi ko nga yung kaninang pinag-uusapan, maglilingkod ka ba o magnenegosyo? Pero hindi pwedeng habang naglilingkod ka, nagnenegosyo ka ng kontrata ng gobyerno kasi sa paglilingkod mo, nagdidesisyon ka sa pondo na ilalagay doon. Yung boto mo sa budget ay napakahalaga. At talagang dahil trabaho mo yon, hindi ka dapat nakikihalo ng negosyo rito.
So far ngayon, sir, sa second week niyo, may mga nakita na ba kayong salin?
Wala pa ako. It's going to be a lifestyle check tool, ang SALN. Kasi nga, dyan na tayo meron na tayong lifestyle check dito na uumpisahan, pero yung tool nga niyan is really the SALN. And we will need the cooperation of both houses of Congress and Senate, and probably dialogue with the Supreme Court also on the matter, so that even the judiciary can be part and parcel of this whole problem and solution. Kasi ano yan eh, when you talk about the justice system, they're always part of it. So why not be the same as us when we want transparency to prevail.
Sir, singit ko lang po. Baka lang may update din kayo dun sa dalawang lawmaker na nabanggit niyo earlier.
I clarified that, no? Pinag-aralan ko ulit, no? Yung isa, naging lawmaker siya, pero yung, hindi pa siya lawmaker nung na-remit sa kanya yung pera, but he was also known as basta kasama sa DPWH dati. The other one, kapatid niya, yung lawmaker ng panahon na yon, and ngayon siya na yung lawmaker. Kaya, andun pa rin yung conflict of interest. Conflict of interest yan eh. Yun ang ating pinapanood dito. Basta ganyan kasing issue, we look at relationships. That's always part of the study that AMLA does. Pagdating ang Anti-Money Laundering Council, looks at relationships.
No details pa rin po kung sino.
Not yet. Kakausapin ko pa. Tsaka we're finding out more details eh. Baka mawala yung ebidensya namin, kaya nag-iingat pa tayo.
Sir, yung kay Commissioner Mario Lipana lang
Yes,
po,
yes.
meron po kasing lumabas na report, 1.89 billion. Yung
Yes, I got files last Friday afternoon. I had a meeting, and I got a rundown of files about the activities of alleged activities of Commissioner Mario Lipana and his wife, and their Olympus Mining Corporation that participated in government projects. Not only government projects in DPWH, supply of fire trucks and other government stuff.
The COA building, sir, yung ginagawa.
Yung COA building na ginagawa. So we got information about it. And we'll work on it. Ito naman kasi work in progress. We're still building up our teams. We're still building up the teams that will evaluate. Pero it will run pretty fast when we get to it.
So, sir, ongoing na yung motovlogger, no?
Oh, yes. Oh, COA. Ongoing na yan. This morning, in the flag ceremony, as I told the people from the Office of the Ombudsman, I hope that you can share my sense of urgency about our work. Hindi tayo pwedeng papetik-petik dito kasi ako, on my own, of the 7 positions I've held in government, I've always had a certain sense of urgency. That's why probably I got here. Kasi everything is always urgent. And it's something I'm asking the people here in the Office of the Ombudsman to help us with, to embrace that sense of urgency with regards to the work we have to do for the people of the Philippines.
Sir, bilhin ko lang po yung kay VP Sara. Gagamitin po ba ng Ombudsman yung mga ebidensyang tinransmit ng HOR sa Senate na articles of impeachment o masisimula po tayo ng panibagong?
Well, it's serve as a good guide, I think. Guide yan eh. So we can use that. We can use that information. It's a guide for us to evaluate issues properly.
Sir,
Kaninang umaga rin, pinapat-aral ko yung mga admissions into the Ombudsman's office, mga hiring, and unfortunately last July, there were 204 new hires in the Office of the Ombudsman. And I will ask these 204 people to reapply. Kasi may 6-month probationary period. I will ask them to reapply, lest they become, they be treated as midnight appointees. Ako naman in good faith yan. I hope they're all in good faith also. They can reapply. And some of them to probably hand in courtesy resignations just to show good faith. Kasi yun talaga ang gusto natin, di ba? You don't want to be arriving in a place, tapos lahat ng empty seats na ina-expect mo ng para sa mga kasama mo, na-fill up down bigla. Hindi naman dapat ganon, di ba? So marami kasing, yung parang considered as para midnight appointees. So we have to work that policy. We have to work that policy.
Anong mga positions, sir? Ano po yung...
Lahat ng klaseng posisyon eh. So we're getting the rundown now, and I am asking the civil service to assist us in evaluating these cases. Kasi nga, ang Civil Service Commission naman is very forthcoming, and they have communicated to us their willingness to help us with this issue of midnight appointees. Okay? Okay na tayo. Sige. Magandang araw sa inyo. Okay.